to my channel, you guys. I hope that you're all doing well. I send you all much love and light. So Leo, I just kind of wanted to pop in and do an energy check-in, a love reading for you guys. Okay, so that's what the reading is all about today. Let's see what comes through from Spirit. I want to tap into the current energy with you and the person on your mind, their feelings for you, and then we'll take a look at what the near future holds for the connection. Okay, you guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lynn, and this is Passion Heart Tarot. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me for today's readings. Leave a like on the video, Leo. Leave me a comment, subscribe, share. Let's get right into it, you guys. Before I begin your reading, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, Leo. So, the person on your mind, your specific person, whoever you want to focus on right now, let's tap into their current feelings for you. So how this person is feeling about you deep down in their heart. And maybe even things that they want to say to you. What's going on with this person emotionally? This person feels like you've pulled away, and it's made them pull away and really take a deep look inside. And when this person looks inside, Leo, they are getting in touch with their feelings, I feel, deeper than they have, because it's all cups. King of Cups, Four of Cups, Eight of Cups. So this is letting you know that you truly do have this person's heart, and you are on their mind. You are in, like, they're in your energy, you're in their energy. They worry about losing you. This person worries about perhaps you've outgrown them, because it feels like there's definitely distance between you and this person, for sure. Because I see the ways that they're thinking about rejection, thinking about when they rejected you before, and yes, they do need to make up for it. But this person also feels like they're being rejected now, Leo. See, the Eight of Cups coming out as the first card. I feel like there's something mutual between the two of you, because I know for some of you here, you feel like maybe you had to distance yourself from your emotions when it comes to this person, but you still feel like you love them, and you're still, of course, emotionally attached to them. But maybe you just had to compartmentalize that, Leo, put that elsewhere and focus on other things. For some of you, it's helping you deepen your spiritual journey, or maybe even begin your spiritual journey, with the two of you being apart from each other, distant from each other. So the same thing is going on with them right now, Leo, because they feel you've pulled away. This person is taking a deep look inside and thinking about serious things that I feel maybe they ignored these feelings before. Maybe they had to put other things ahead of you, at least in their own opinion, Leo. So now, because this person feels they can't feel your same energy, although they're still in your energy, still emotionally connected to you, you know, they feel a change in you, though. So basically, it's just making them heighten their spiritual awareness. It's making this person grow as far as their emotional intelligence, Leo. For some of you, you were dealing with this person before, and they were just out of touch, couldn't tune in, maybe couldn't express to you what you really wanted them to. But I know you felt like you saw a glimpse of that, because this person is very emotional. They are emotional, but it feels like they can take that away when they want to. This person can turn cold when they want to, because I know they're thinking about the ways that they rejected you when you were so generous and open and expressive with your heart, with your attention, with your affection. So they're thinking about all of these things. So you need to know that you are living in this person's mind. They can't think of anything else or anyone else but you. You're the only one that they want, for sure. You need to know that, Leo. This person is just thinking about it's like what they owe to you, what they need to return to you. Feels like you were there for them at a very low point. Like when they really needed someone, this person feels like you came in and saved the day almost. You know, I don't want to make them sound too needy, but I know this person does feel like they were in need and you showed up for them. And then if it's like they repaid you by shutting down or making you feel like they had other choices that they could make, making you feel like an option. For some of you, even like a third party energy here with those 3 cups right there. There's a lot of regret, Leo, a lot of regret, a lot of love, so much emotion, and just wanting to give back to you. It's funny because this person even wants to give to you financially. They want to just give you things, gestures, you know, presents, gifts. They do. They really do. So they worry now. They, it's not like it's totally unrequited. It's not like they're worried that it's totally unrequited between the two of you, but they do feel like you are drifting and paying them less and less and less attention. Like you've moved on, like you're moving away to calmer waters. And look at that, the Ace of Swords is here, and then followed by the 3 of Swords. So much heartbreak, but love. Truth and clarity. It has been heartbreaking for this person. The truth and clarity you help them see has been heartbreaking for them because it's seeing into their own behaviors, their own choices, their own patterns. So it's like so it's very triggering, this connection. Being with you, this person feels is so intense, Leo, because it feels like they weren't ready for everything that they were going to have to look at. You know, hearing it from you really opened this person up, but it feels like something happened between the two of you where they lost you. So maybe like going through this spiritual awakening, or you ushering this person through an awakening like this, maybe you just felt like it was too much for you, like they took a lot out on you. I can see that. I do feel like they pushed you away. I do feel like this person rejected you, Leo. So now it's like about getting deeply in touch with their higher self and their emotions and wanting to make all of it right. This person is so deeply in love with you that it aches and it hurts. Especially for those of you that have put this person blocked them, and maybe now you're in a no contact situation. You don't want to talk to this person. You don't want to hear from this person, but you're still wondering, you know, you love them, but you're taking that space maybe to call some of your energy back to you, you know, wondering. First of all, someone is wondering, do they know they're blocked? Oh, yeah. And let me tell you, their heart broke into a million pieces when they realized they were blocked. So there's so much fear of losing you because they're anticipating a reaction from you, Leo, of rejecting them now. Because they feel like the tables have turned and now they're sitting in that position of wanting to prove their heart to you, wanting to give to you, dote on you, love on you. So it's like they pushed you away, you let them go, and now they see, like it awakened this person. And even on this deck, you guys, at the bottom of this deck, just my little clarifying deck, Knight of Cups. No coincidence with all these cups coming through. So let's look deeper into the energy, because I can see where this person is thinking like this. Tables turn. Where you tried to give generously to me and I put someone or something ahead of you, or just let my moods, like a child almost, letting a bad mood affect how I treated you. This person is thinking about those things, Leo. So now it's like, if I turn around and try to offer my best to you, am I going to be put in that position where maybe I'm in competition with someone else, or you're bringing up things that I did to you and you're throwing it back in my face, or you just will reject me altogether? They're afraid of that. They're thinking about all these things. So maybe some of you feel like, no, I would take them back with open arms. Maybe it's their own guilt that's making them feel this way. But for others of you, I know that maybe you are in this energy of like, yeah, no, they're really going to have to come correct. Okay, let's look into that energy deeper, Leo. So the 4 of Cups. It's just like, it's like now this person, like their heart is open. Like, it's funny because it feels like they were emotional with some things, but then knew how to pull their emotions back, which could be very hurtful. So this person knows how to like close and open. Does that make sense? And it feels like being in control over that has changed, because what spirit shows me is like their heart chakra is like, it's like cracked open. So maybe where they could manipulate it before, it's like they can't manipulate it anymore, and it's like a flood of all of this emotion for you. Yeah, definitely. That's why the energy is all cups. Okay, let me look at the Four of Cups. Five of Wands. This person is not going to let this end without a fight. Nope. Even if you are talking to someone else, even if you reject them straight out, like this person is anticipating rejection, so they're preparing themselves for the worst. Look at that energy, the Ace of Cups now. So it's like they're preparing themselves for the worst, but this person is a fighter, and they're not going to let this go, Leo. So they're gonna fight for your love. They're gonna fight to prove it to you. At least that's how they feel now, like in their emotions. It's a plan in their mind, because this is how they feel and this is what they're thinking of. So for someone here, this person is thinking that you've had a whole bunch of different people come into the picture. People even, I feel they're projecting, because they feel like they're imagining these people around you, imagining what they're like, and they're imagining people and comparing who they are to who these imagined people are, Leo. That's how much this person is into you, thinking of you, anticipating, planning. And they're projecting their own energy onto these people, because what your person is saying is, okay, I'm gonna have to fight. Like, so they know that you're worth fighting for, and they know that others see you are worth fighting for, even if they've only had a smidge of your time. They know that your time and energy is worth fighting for. So you know what? I will say this, for some of you here, your person maybe is a fighter, maybe is someone, because in this energy I feel like it's kind of hands-on for someone here. I don't know how you feel about that, Leo, but I feel like for someone here, your person is like anticipating like they will fight, physically fight anyone. They will. Someone, you know who that person is. So with the World card coming in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Fool, it's just going to get to this place where your person is chomping at the bit, and they're going to make all of this known to you, approach you. So this very much reads like there's a lot of distance between you and someone. So no contact situation, or rockiness, or scattered communication. This person feels like you are the love of their life, and they'll be damned if they're going to let the love of their life go. So I feel like with Temperance in reverse, it's like building and building pressure, which is really like this person's higher self, their angels, their guides, nudging at them, telling them to make this right, make a move, and they're going to, Leo. It feels like this person's energy is just powerful. Feels like they have a strong presence. This person could even be very popular, like locally, you know, in the community. A lot of people know this person. It feels that way. But it just feels like when they step into the room, they take command of the room. They don't, it's like there's no strangers. They can talk to anyone. Sagittarius's energy is here. Pisces energy is here. Leo coming through. The strongest in the reading so far. Strong Pisces energy, yeah. So maybe who you're thinking of, or your own moon or rising sign, or it's significant in your chart. I want to look into the Six of Pentacles in reverse, because that's spirit showing us into this energy of this person just, you know, feeling you're so generous and there's so much that they owe you that they want to repay you for, but this person is thinking of like treating you to things, not just the love that they want to pour back into you, and like the pampering and being gentle towards you. It's wanting to do something really nice for you, spoil you. Yeah. Look at that energy clarifying it with the Ten of Cups, you guys. It's clarified by the Ten of Cups. They want to make you feel the way you make them feel, like they are blessed, like this is a gift, like it's a dream, like I can't let it go. Oh my God, this person loves you so much, Leo. So it's like I see that they just want to put in so much energy into making you feel loved and special, to making you feel like you're on top of the world, to making you feel like your life is a fairy tale. And I mean in a positive way, in a healthy way. This person genuinely loves you. 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, King of Cups, 4 of Cups, 4 of Cups at the bottom of this deck now. That's them hoping for another chance, really hoping that you are going to be receptive to them. Energies are repeating now, you guys. Look at this. The Page of Wands. See, it's just about the way this person is going back and forth in their plan, in their mind, and how they, play out a lot of things happening in their mind, the way that they see it happening, talking to you. So it's like this person is heavily connected to you in their imagination, which means that they're connecting to you in the 5D, for those of you that resonate with that. They really imagine you, manifest you, play out scenarios in their mind. They really do. This person loves you. So if you're with them now and maybe things are just rocky between the two of you, you're always on their mind, and they're just thinking about how they want to make it right. Even if you're kind of giving them the silent treatment or taking your space from them, they just love you so much. Like I feel like maybe you don't notice this person looking at you, staring at you, even if you're trying to like be upset with them. They feel like you're so beautiful all the time. This person just loves, they feel like you are very beautiful. They love to look at you. I can see that. So not only do they look at you any chance that they can with their eyes, it's like in their mind, in their mind's eye. Okay, Leo, so I just see someone who feels like you're it. You're the end all be all. They'll fight to keep this connection, secure this connection. But this energy really reads, though, a little bit, because this feels dramatic to me in here. So that doesn't feel like it feels like it's kind of a no contact reading or a rockiness reading. Do you guys know what I mean? Because, or maybe for some of you, is your person just jealous because they're anticipating like a lot of competition has come in since they rejected you. That's what I'm saying to you, Leo. So maybe your person just is worried about the way that you turn heads because they see your worth. Do you know what I mean? Like you're beautiful. You get a lot of attention, and where things are rocky. So even if you're with this person now, in the relationship, living with them, whatever the case is, they still fear that they could lose you. That's the thing, and lose you quickly. I think that that's meant to come across as flattering. Like this person just feels very lucky to have you and feels like anyone would want you. Not that you would just give yourself away. It's not like that, Leo. But, for others of you, that's why I feel the energy is more dramatic, because they feel like since there's been a separation, since they turned you down or chose someone or something else, all of this competition has come in. Excuse you. Okay, where did I leave off? With the 5 of Wands, explaining to you the way that the person on your mind, your person, is thinking like, since I rejected you, turned you down, or like pushed you away, made you feel this way, Leo, they're thinking like since then a bunch of people are in your energy fighting for you, looking at you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to be with you, wanting to date you. Their imagination is really running wild when it comes to this. So know that like the guilt is eating them up. It really is. Because I just see the way this person's heart is so open. And with the cards repeating, these scenarios that keep replaying and repeating in their mind, But this person is in the midst right now of like going through all of this, processing all of this, planning all of this. So that's how they feel about you. It's all about you, Leo. Their whole energy and emotions and thoughts and life, I feel, really revolves around you, which can be surprising if you don't hear from this person, or you don't know what's going on with them. It revolves around you. This person is really obsessing over this. So let's see what they want to say to you. Let's do that. If this person could speak honestly, say anything to you, if they knew how to say it, what would they want to say, talk about, ask you? Let's see. So there's the first energy coming through, Four of Wands in reverse. That's definitely the energy. They want to talk about marriage. They want to talk about kids. They do. Look at that. It's the overall energy. And let me show you these cards coming through. So this is talking to you about life and putting down roots. If you two talked about marriage and maybe even running off, getting married, however way you could, maybe even like eloping, city hall, something like that, this person wants to say to you, we should have done that. Like I should not have let this opportunity pass me by when I had the chance. So this is all about asking you to accept an offer from them. And yes, for some of you, it's the energy, like asking for your hand in marriage, wanting to be with you, because this is about a lifelong connection and putting down roots. There's no getting around the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands like that. So it's a serious, serious conversation this person wants to have. If you had that with them before, like a life with them, maybe even a family with them, this is all about rekindling things and like maybe even a renewal of your vows. Wanting to do that. Talk about that. Maybe even formally do that. But like get in the energy of talking to one another about like what brought us together in the first place, why we are together. I feel like they want to tell you these things. They want to pour this out into you. They want to tell you that they see what you guys have built together, how much you've grown together over the years for some of you here. So it's like they want to reminisce and talk about your story and just talk. They just want to express so much gratitude to you. I feel like this person even wants to tell you how you help them identify their weaknesses, their masculine weaknesses, because this energy is very masculine there with the Eight of Wands, very phallic. So it's like they want to talk to you about areas that they feel weak in their masculinity. That means being very, very vulnerable. This person wants to tell you that they feel they just learned so much from you. Like you're so intelligent, Leo, and since they've been around you or you were in their life, they feel like they just they were schooled on so many things. So I feel like they want to compliment you for your intelligence and then just sit there and listen, ask you a question and listen to you talk about any subject you want to talk about, because this person they love listening to you. They do. So it's not fantasy. This is not fantasy. This is tangible. This is real. This is actually a plan, talking about a plan to have this life with you. And this is very, very clear. Marriage, roots, someone that you could really grow old with. Do you know what I mean? It's real. It's having something real. Living a very abundant, prosperous, peaceful life. They want to talk to you about how they believe the two of you can have that, but not just, oh, my feelings. No, this is how we're going to make this happen for us. This person just wants to blend your lives together. and just have average, like they believe they have a plan for this, or they're going to talk to you about that. But it could all start with getting things back together, asking you to be theirs, you saying yes to them, or you like letting the connection rekindle. For those of you where it's rocky but you're like technically still with this person, you guys, Libra's energy and Taurus's energy is strong in your reading now. Are you thinking of one of those signs, Leo? You know what's also interesting about this energy? If you feel like your person is very, very sexual, and maybe things between the two of you before were focused just on the physical and sexual, the passion, I feel like they want to steer all the energy away from that when they have this conversation with you. For some reason, someone here doesn't want any emphasis to be on the sexuality, because they feel like there's much more important things to talk about. Although, I mean, that's undeniable. I mean, come on. Some things are just unspoken between the two of you, Leo. You know that. You know that this person is crazy about you, crazy attracted to you. But it's like they don't want anything to be misconstrued or twisted. I feel like it's so cute. Like they're so attracted to you, and I know they just want to get their hands on you. So they may even try to like sit a distance from you. Do you know what I mean? Because they want to have a very serious conversation here. You're it for them, and they want to tell you this. They want to tell you how they envision having a beautiful home with you, financial abundance, happiness. Just someone that they, like you are someone that they feel they can rely on, depend on. They want to tell you, they want to build you up. They want to compliment you, so you know the way that they just look at you so seriously and take you so seriously, if that makes sense, Leo. The respect, that's in other words, the respect. They want to speak to you very respectfully and tell you about all the things that they respect about you, and all the things that you help them see, the things that you help them learn, the things that you help them even see their weaknesses. So this is a conversation wanting to get things back on track, like to secure. They want to secure this with you. That's the whole goal and point of having this conversation, these messages to you. That is this person's goal. Okay, I'm just stressing it because I feel like someone is like, well, why do they want to talk about? Because they want to talk about this and that because they're trying to make you theirs forever. Like that's just what it is. This is locking it down for sure. So they know they need to have the right conversation to lock this down with you, or to renew it, Leo. What does the near future hold for you and this person? Let's tap into that energy next. Okay, Leo, so the near future, what energy is coming in? I keep getting a nudge. Okay, I keep getting nudge over and over and over. For someone, this is within the next 5 days. Okay, that's what I have to say. That's what Spirit really wants me to tell someone. Within the next 5 days for someone here is this energy. But what is coming in for Leo? Your Leo energy is here. Are you involved with another Leo? Look at that. So this is literally Spirit showing us action, because remember everything we talked about, Leo, how this person wants to give back to you, and like the gifts that they want to give to you and just make you feel loved. So this is them putting that plan into action. So the plan that came through a moment ago in the reading is this person putting that plan into action. So you're going to see those messages, they're doing it. If that makes sense, Leo. Okay, this person, look at that 2 of Cups in reverse. I feel like that is you feeling like you want to protect your heart, to make sure that there's nothing, no illusions over here. When it comes to this person, you have a healthy sense of skepticism, but you do love them. But they've made you feel like you do need to hold your ground, be very level-headed, and keep your heart protected. You love this person, Leo, but it feels like you've learned maybe how to protect your emotions a little bit more. I feel like they taught you that. And you're going to see how calm you can be around them. For some of you, maybe you felt like the kind of hold this person had over you at one point in time maybe made you want to just pour and pour and pour into them. Yeah. And you know what? When they come around, Leo, or when you see this person, or when this shift happens, for those of you that are around them now, it's like really seeing that you're standing fully in your power. Because maybe if this were, however, okay, to give you an example, maybe some of you have been in a no contact situation for like 2 weeks. For some of you, maybe it's like 2 months or something like that. You're going to compare who you are today, or at this point when they come forward, to who you were before when you guys went into separation. Do you know what I mean? And you're going to see like, oh, wow. Maybe you would have like wrapped your arms around this person at first appearance, do you know? Or just automatically kind of maybe caved, or just it's like automatically just wanting to make the situation right, where you kept muting your own voice and your own needs. Maybe just afraid that if you would have expressed that, you'd push them away again. But all that turns around when this person comes forward, a newfound sense of strength. I can see you standing in it. And it's like, okay, well, they're here, and you're going to see, wow, this is a lot less intense than I anticipated. And what Spirit is telling you when you feel this way, you've healed. That's why the connection. Oh, that's funny. My throat's closing up, you guys. Hold on. Let me just take a quick sip. I just don't want to show you guys my bottle. It's so ugly. It's my water bottle. It's like all worn out. So anyways. Oh, that's so funny. The fact that my throat started closing up when I'm delivering a message, it's almost like maybe, no, you have to hear it because it's to empower you. That's weird that that would try to get cut off when you're about to get an empowering message about standing in your own power and seeing that you've healed, because you can face this person and not feel like you have to react, not feel like, you know what, you're so centered now, Leo, when this person approaches you, that you don't feel like you have to even respond. You don't feel like you owe them that. You don't feel like you have to prove anything to this person, or you're really even wanting that. It's like you're gonna see how much closure you've actually found on your own, which is a beautiful thing. So I'm not saying you're rejecting this person. No, I know you love them. I just feel like you're being kind of safe, and the things that I'm saying to you, you're thinking about, you realize and you see, which is a part of your own journey, your own healing, the purpose that this person had in your life as a catalyst for you, and this lesson for you. So you're going to see all of these things, because the two of you are, this is a divine connection, definitely. So I see you guys, like, you don't need to do anything, Leo. This person is going to do it and make their way back to you, or get the ball rolling with you. I feel that when I see your Queen of Wands energy come out in reverse, that's how Spirit is showing me that, like, you're static, and this person comes to you fluid. Okay, so they're coming to you. Again, strong Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy, and strong Leo's energy. So what I see happening is you're open to them. You're receptive to them. It's not like you're giving this person the cold shoulder, because, I mean, let's face it, you love them. So I see you guys spending time together. I see you allowing this person another chance to prove it to you, Leo, even though you're being careful with your heart. I don't think you're over analyzing. I think you're very grounded. I do. You're very grounded. So your calmness is even making this person grounded. Because what's happening now is I see you letting them treat you to things. That's what this energy is. The way that they literally wanted to pour back into you with treats. It's like treating you to stuff. Whatever that looks like to you. For someone here, it could be some kind of health and beauty treatment. Like a special treat like that for you, Leo. Maybe even a belated birthday gift for some of you here. So I see you letting this person take you out and treat you to things, and how that makes you feel loved. You're also like starting to see this balance of what comes to you when you relinquish control. I feel like things are going to start to build between you and this person again, because the ties that you have are that they won't be severed. This is a very special connection. So this person is treating you, taking you out, making you feel spoiled, and then they're going to show you that they're really here for the long haul. I want to look a little bit further into that. Knight of Pentacles, where it's something like tangible. Oh, you know what? For some of you, it's even a bank account together. The two of you opening a joint bank account. For others of you, it's an animal that you get together. A pet. Maybe a pet. Maybe not for some of you. Maybe it's more exotic for others of you. For some of you, it's a pet. For others of you, do you invest in exotic animals? I know that is very personal, but that's what Spirit is showing me. And the thing about it is it can grow a lot faster than you initially anticipated together. So what I'm saying to you is I see you guys teaming up. And maybe even it's just pulling your funds together for something. And the more you team up, the higher your vibration raises in this connection, and the faster the two. Oh, okay. So what I'm saying to you is the two of you can manifest as a team. And when the two of you just both set your sights on what you want, you're going to be shocked when you see how fast it comes to you. Like the two of you looking at each other like, oh my God, like we just said that, like for real. So there's something, it's kindred spirits. The two of you are deeply connected. So that's not really surprising. But the more I think about it, when I see how deep your connection is, the two of you, when you team up, things happen. I mean, at the speed of light. That's why I feel Temperance is coming in reverse around the Knight of Pentacles, because it's almost like a contradiction. And again, Sagittarius' energy, I see Capricorn's energy, Gemini's energy, you guys. So there's a whole lot that's happening in the near future. So you guys reconnecting, I mean, and Spirit is just showing us into the things unfolding and the lessons learned and the experiences coming in. This person really treating you well and putting you up on a pedestal. And if they feel like you need to pull away at any point just to call your energy back to you, don't ever feel like you can't do that, because when this person comes back around again, it's to lock this down for life. I don't know if I should have made that clear. Like, this is a big reunion that they want to have with you. So if it's a no contact situation, you guys are not together, or it's, you want to fortify it, it's about doing that so it lasts. This is not back and forth energy. This person wants to come toward you and make it right to really secure a lifelong connection with you. So what I'm saying to you is, but you are so centered and empowered, Leo. Don't ever feel like you could do something to push this person away. I know maybe you felt like that happened before. I just looked at the 3:33 on the timer. If that's happened to you before, you could still have residue of that fear. You'll see that you will overcome that. And you'll see how serious this person is. You're going to feel secure in the connection. I feel like you're going to test them until you do feel like you're really in alignment, to make sure that this is not talk or an illusion, that it's real. And when I say test them, you guys know what I mean. It's not being cold to this person. It's watching, using your discernment, truly. This person taught you to use your discernment. Wheel of Fortune just explains it all. That's you making sure, yep, making sure that everything's on track, that you feel safe, and you're going to see that it is, because the near future holds blessings for you and this person that you're thinking of. Blessings for the two of you, holding on to each other tight and not letting go. Look at that energy coming through at the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups just shows us into the past life history here. I mean, it's all over the place. The Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups. You guys have been together lifetime after lifetime, kindred spirits. Page of Cups in reverse is the way Spirit shows me. This person really proving their intentions, and that their heart is pure, that their intentions are pure, that they're not playing any games. And look, that's why the Two of Cups is coming in upright. The end of turmoil, sleeplessness, worry. So there's a huge turnaround on the horizon. I mean, I say it's huge because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So for some of you, it's big because you're rekindling a connection, or someone is coming in and approaching you the way that they need to approach you. For others of you, it's big because your connection is big and important to you in your eyes. You know, and when things feel off between you and your person, it does feel like your world is upside down. You're going to feel like everything is beautiful. Just know that that's what the near future holds for the two of you. Okay, you guys, so I feel like those are beautiful messages. You guys, I love it because, you know, Leos love the finer things. I know Leos love gifts, presents, being spoiled, and this person wants to spoil you, Leo. Whatever you ask, they're going to get for you. And I just smile because I just think it's so cute, because I just feel it feels good to know that this person loves you, that they want to do special things for you. Seeing like if you truly have them wrapped around your finger, which you will see. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is there, feeling safe and secure in the connection. Okay, you guys, so some things that I've been adding, like little touches to my readings at the end, just because I think it's fun. I want to pull some initials for you guys. So yeah, I took them out of my Scrabble game. They're in here. So I'm just going to get, how many should we get? 4. I'm just going to pull 4 random initials. Okay, so random, Q. Q. That's very specific. M. G. And N, you guys. So those are your initials, and I also want to get you an angel number, Leo. So I'm just going to roll some dice. I just do it randomly, however Spirit calls to me. And I'll pull from this little angel numbers book. So let's see what your angel number is. And it could be a completely different message, and just a message that your angels and your guides and Spirit want you to hear. Or it could tie back into the reading. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. So 6, 4, 2, 6, 42. Okay, you guys, so number 642. Money talk. Abundance flows where attention goes. Oh, you guys, I'm telling you, when you and your person get together, the two of you just, when you set your mind on things together, it's like you program the universe to your whim and you draw that to you. So someone here needs to know that when you connect with your person, or if someone has worry about money, when you and your person come into reunion, or things get steady between the two of you, things are going to be very abundant financially. Okay, so let's read this. Money talk. The construction, you guys, sorry about that. Abundance flows where attention goes. Your angels encourage you to stay involved in your own finances. Paying attention to your money shows the universe that you respect abundance and manage it with care and concern. This paves the way for more abundance. Spend some time today reviewing your accounts, budgets, and interest rates. All right, Leo. So, very, very serious. That got serious. So, those are your messages from Spirit. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, leave me a comment, share. Thank you guys for everything. I love you so much, Leo. I'll see you in my next reading.